morning, and thanks for joining us on this week's edition of EaglEye. I'm Taylor Matula.
And I'm Tanner Wild. Today we'll look at some DP myths, take a look back at homecoming, and see a four-legged friend who's showing up for classes. But first, here's Jesse with a look back at how role models have been planning for this week.
AVRM started out the year making a big impact on students with a mock car crash. They don't want us to forget the message.
Next week we're going to be doing the Red Ribbon Week, bringing awareness to drinking and driving.
We're doing on Monday having a big banner in the front of the school that everyone can sign. It says, "I pledge to be drug and alcohol free."
With over 80 new members to the club, AVRM has many voices reminding us to keep the pledge.
We're wearing bag tags about facts of drunk driving, and then we're doing a Grim Reaper Day, which explains how someone dies every 8 minutes due to a drunk driving accident.
While AVRM is raising awareness to the community, be sure to participate in Red Ribbon Week and pledge to stay drug and alcohol free. Reporting for EaglEye, I'm Jesse Aho.
Thanks, Jesse. It sounds like that group has been up to big events next week.
The developmental psychology classes are not only tackling issues of chemical use, but also tackling some myths about their program. Here's Ashley with DP Mythbusters.
Developmental psychology, also known as DP, is a course that seniors can apply to be in that teaches 6th graders about the consequences of drugs and alcohol. There are 3 common myths about DP that we're going to bust right now. 1. DP is a clique.
DP isn't exactly a clique, but like you're thrown into getting 16 other people, so you're gonna make friends.
But certainly they get very tight, and they're in a group with 14 other students for 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. You're gonna get to know each other very well.
It's really nice to get to know people from different groups because, variety is nice, so.
2. DP students don't take the pledge to stay alcohol and chemically free seriously.
They make a pledge, when they apply for the program that they're going to. Certainly there have been instances, but I think the kids, take it very seriously.
Your DP group is there as a support system, and they kind of keep you on the right track.
3. DP is an easy class.
When we start teaching kids, which will be after MEA break, so that's when the real work is going to begin.
Overall, DP students take this class sincerely, and while they do enjoy themselves, it isn't all just fun and games. Reporting for EaglEye, I'm Ashley Cloud.
Thanks, Ashley. Good luck to those seniors as they head into the middle schools next week.
Someone else has been heading into school for the past few weeks, a man's best friend, or miraculously, a freshman's best friend. Here's Britton with the story.
Red does what all normal dogs do. He plays catch, runs around, occasionally barks, and loves his family. But what sets him apart from other dogs is that he has a job here at AVHS.
He's called an autism service dog. Service dogs are just trained to, it's what it's called, they're trained to mitigate or help a person with their specific disability.
Red is partnered with Nick, a freshman who has autism, which is a disability that affects his senses and makes it harder for him to learn during school. Nick is one of a kind because he has Red to help him with his daily activities.
One of the things that happens with Nick when he gets overstimulated is he has to run or move around a lot just to calm himself down. And what Red does is he wears a harness and Nick wears a belt, and we strap just a strap going between Nick and Red.
Red's influence goes beyond one student in the classroom. He helps many people during his day in and out of school, and he is having an impact on everyone.
I fell in love with the dog. He's so sweet. Everyone loves him. I think it does help the whole environment. I know it. Even my paras that work with Nick and Red are just love him, and he's just very quickly become a part of our classroom.
It may be odd to see a dog at AVHS, but it's important to remember that they have a purpose here just like all of us, and they need to be treated with the proper respect.
Just ask if it's okay. Oftentimes it is. And Red has a more sensitive personality, so he's a little shy around strangers at first, but he does warm up to you, and so just be aware that you not to just be right in his face.
So if you run into Nick and Red in the halls, remember that Red has a job here to help be a companion to Nick, and Nick is a student just like us.
When you see Nick with his disability, there are a lot of kids that are different out there, and just to be kind to them.
Reporting for EaglEye, I'm Britton Thompson.
Thanks, Britton. It looks like both Nick and Red are hitting off in high school.
Maybe you've missed seeing the companion dog, but did you miss last week's Spirit Week fun? Here's Ian with the wrap-up.
Hey Apple Valley, in case you missed it, last week was homecoming week. The week kicked off with coronation. Congratulations to our king, Dusty LaFrance, and queen, Natalie Johnson. In case you missed it, the senior ladies dominated the Powder Puff game with a 20-6 victory over the juniors. School spirit was blinding last week. Neon and Tie-Dye Day was a hit, making the halls of Apple Valley so bright, you needed shades. In case you missed it, the Pep Fest not only rocked a live eagle, but also faculty and staff rocked out in an unexpected flash mob, making it a Pep Fest to remember. The Eagles took a first quarter lead in the football game and never looked back, cruising to a 27-6 win over the Jefferson Jaguars. In case you missed it, the week's festivities ended with a record attendance at the dance on Saturday night, where everyone cat-daddied the night away. That's a successful homecoming week if I've ever seen one. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Ian, and thanks for a great show of Spirit Week.
While the administration has put the kibosh on impromptu dance-offs that started last week, we've decided to have a little different kind of contest.
Maybe you've missed the Minute to Win It show. Well, here's our take on the show called AV Showdown.
Welcome to our first AV Showdown. Today our contestants will be competing to see who can pull all the tissues out of tissue boxes the quickest. Representing the freshmen, we have Malu Wayward. And representing our sophomores, we have Blair Thompson. Representing the juniors, we have Joy Norton. And representing our seniors, we have Zach Lott. Tune in next time for our next group of contestants.
I can't believe the speed on that freshman.
Teachers, guard your tissue boxes if you teach fast freshmen. That's all we have for today. We'll see you in 2 weeks.